Good to see you. Yes, we're not sure, but it seems to have something to do with that Mortum Vivicus her notes mentioned. Mizenelt is far from here, but I've prepared a portal that will carry us across. I will open the portal. Takes just a moment. Here we go. Doshia was no scholar. She did nothing idly. The river has a treasure of some kind. A potent weapon or an epic spell. Doshia respected only one thing. Power. Whatever it is, we must get it away from here. What in Nern?
The undead are close behind us. We must hide the remains of the weapon. Now!
The automatons are still active.
We'll die down here. We will see this done, or Molag Bal's hunters will chew on our bones.
Kurano is right. With any luck, the constructs will hold back the dead. Let's move.
I still think this plan is madness.
Those were ancient ones. Aliens in a Dwemer ruin. What went on here? Blades ready, comrade. These constructs know no mercy.
Kurano is dead. The weapon will be lost forever.
No, there's still hope. Osterrand will have to do it.
Oblivion, take you. I can't.
We can still succeed. But you'll have to enact the sacrifice, my friend.
Without a soul in the crystal, there will be no way to repair the weapon. It must be done, Osterrand.
A sacrifice? What did they come here to do? The skill it took to craft these constructs. Amazing. Just think what this place must have looked like in the time of the Dwemer.
Barely survived the last wave. Balash is injured. We'll never hold against the dead and the constructs.
Osterond is right. You need time. I'll lead the dead away, down another branch in the tunnels.
Nanath, don't. You'll never survive the swarm.
If my death buys you the time it needs. For Deladil and Meridia!
Giving yourself willingly to the river's current. Noble. More wonders. And a split in the path. Which way shall we go, comrade? Amazing these halls remain intact. A moment. This may be crucial.
My love, Osterond, if you're going to do it, you have to do it now. I'm dying.
I can't. Don't die on me, Valasha. I can't do this.
You must, my love. Or Molag Bal has won.
It's what she wants, Osterand. This is why we came here. Do it!
Goodbye, my love. My Valasha.
Valasha's journal remains. Perhaps it will shed more light on what's going on here. Another journal? Amazing. The water begins to clear. 2 cities. Just so. These ancient... You have the right of it. They sought to hide their prize, but the priestess of Meridia first gave her life. She relit the Crystal Heart so that the weapon could one day be forged anew. Yes, comrade. The journals also speak of a tome. Instructions for creating the weapon. The Crystal Heart of the weapon and the means to construct it lie here somewhere in these ruins. And still more active constructs. We must find...
can't hold them. You have to go.
I'm not leaving.
We died when we agreed to this quest. We just kept walking. Hide the crystal. Hide the toad. Go!
Such bravery in the face of certain death.
The dead Centurion. A fitting resting place for my beloved. What? No!
The crystal is in that steam Centurion. We must destroy it! Well done. Now, to leave this place. We've succeeded where that withered root Dosha failed, comrade. Take the crystal and the tome. Give them to Merrick. I have something I...
Wait for her to leave. I must speak with you.
I'll see you down the river, comrade.
Please, speak with me. I have only a moment to talk. You're in danger. Danger I can't fully comprehend. Not even in death. Someone close to you has plans. Plans for both of us. Plans to betray you. I am anchored. Contained. Pulled away. Beware, comrade.
Welcome back from the depths, comrade. Thank you. I'll begin my research.
Message for you, comrade. The guild... Comrade, I must speak with you about it. Sees All Colors requests you make your way to her as soon as possible. She said she hopes to make use of your prize. She said you... She and Aelith await... Not much you don't...
Did your invitation arrive?
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know, Shadastula has rejected me. Again.
Nonsense. I'm sure it's just a clerical error. You'll be in the Academy next season for sure. This is taking longer than I'd planned.
They say the Hist weeps with happiness.
You hear the Vice Cannons rooted out a Dominion camp in those Daedric ruins?
I see the messenger found you, comrade. We've discovered much since our adventure in Mizenelt. The events of the past continue to stalk us. The visions, my friend. The Ayleids fled from the forces of Molag Bal and hid away the remains of a powerful relic. Merrick has taken the crystal and the tome to an ancient forge. In time, comrade. First, you and I must travel afield, to the ruined city Abagarlis. It was there the Ayleids... Comrade. You were the first person I thought of when it came time to explore a musty ruin. That is meant as a compliment.
Adept, we need... Aye. You'll find it's for lost. Honestly.
Ugh.
Stormhold is...
Welcome to the ruins of Abagarlis, comrade. Ancient home to a foul den of necromancers. We are here to relive the past. In Mazenelt, we saw a squad of soldiers on the run for their lives. Here, at Abagarlis, that same group was calm and in control. Together, after Mazenelt, I researched a way to take control of the visions we saw. Osterond was the ancient soldier charged with bearing the prismatic weapon into battle. The Ancients stood against the Vivicus and survived. Now, Molag Bal makes ready to unleash the same relic against Tamriel again. It is my hope. Hold still just a moment, comrade.
It's up to you, Osterand. You bear the prismatic weapon, and the hopes of everyone in Delodil. Lenath and Kurano will hold the door from this side. Valasha and I from the other. May the sunburst guide your sword arm, my friend.
My son, you must ensure I am not disturbed. Maintaining the final phase of the Northern Vivicus requires all of my concentration.
the mace of the Master!
That was Prince Malian, scion of evil King Anumaril. He must have been left behind to defend the Vivicus. By the light, that must be the Mortune Vivicus.
Attack!
accomplished nothing. I removed the Vivicus to Cold Harbor. This doom will come again to Cambriel.
Comrade, over here. This is terrible, my friend. Osterond was on the verge of destroying the Vivicus. The rapids have grown swift, and we did not even notice. Let me explain. Do you remember the notes you took from Dosha's lair? The ones that spoke of the Vivicus? I had assumed that this relic she spoke of was a legend. Even when I heard the words of Osterond, Endera, and their companions, I thought this was a threat from a time long ago. You saved Merrick from a worm called Plot to harvest souls, remember? Those souls are fuel for the Vivicus. The intact Mortu. You must go to the Forge. Help Merrick Adeswala restore the prismatic weapon to its full potential. I will do what I can to find where he has hidden the Vivicus. Comrade, I put my faith in you. You must tell the others. Warn them. Can I count? I would entrust this task to no one else, comrade. You go with the weight of the Guild on your...
How was your research trip with the Guildmaster, truly? What happened? Were the ruins infested with undead? Comrade, did you say try? The Vivicus is not some long-destroyed legend. Then, when Dosha took me prisoner, she was to harvest my soul for this abomination? By all the eight! We should be moving. Aleph will await us here. Keep one. I helped to find this place years ago, Stendarr's will. Comrade, this news is disquieting. I'm glad you're here with us. I've made preparations to work the prismatic crystal, to reforge the weapon from the time of the ancients. In truth, I thought this weapon would just be a powerful symbol. It seems we have great need of this important relic. Welcome to the Earthforge. Quite a sight, is it not? Comrade, we must restore this weapon of old. Make ready for any new plots by the Prince of Lies. I shall work the anvil, form the core. You will keep the fire at the proper temperature. Many and many times must the fire be stoked to keep an even flame and flow. Use the bellows here to stoke the flame just a bit. Use the valve to my other side to stoke it yet more. And for a truly fearsome blaze, pour fire salts on the coals. The lever just next to the valve releases pressure from the forge. Use the bellows here to stoke the flame just a bit. Use the valve to my other side to stoke it. Comrade, we must... I shall work the anvil, form the core. You will keep the fire at the... Use the bellows here to stoke the flame just a bit. Use the valve to my other side to stoke it yet more. And for a truly fearsome... The lever just next to the valve... This equipment is very old. Build me a small fire first, and I shall tell you when you are close. Ease up now. The fire is very close. Use the bellows. Use the bellows. That's done it. Just a moment and I'll work on the core. Now I'll need a larger fire, comrade. Double the heat of the last one. More. Make this fire remind me of Sentinel Sands. Give it all you've got. I need all the heat you can get. Let the fire loose now. Give it all you can. Ha! Feel that heat? Just a moment and I'll prepare the core. Now we need an even hotter fire. The largest yet. Twice the size of the last one. Put the spurs to it. Give it all you've got. More heat. Make it hotter. Don't be shy now. This fire's barely smoldering. More! More! Let the fire loose now. Give it all you can. Give us some more, but not too much. We are not quite there yet. Ease up. Fire. It is too hot, comrade. Cool it down with the lever. Release the pressure. Pull that lever. Bring the fire down to the right temperature. That's the fire I'm looking for. Stand back. I shall prepare the core. We've done it. Very well done, comrade. Excellent work, oh my comrade. Together there is nothing we cannot do. We are well on our way, I can feel it. We'll have to tinker with it.
Fools! Do you truly think you could hide that trinket from the god of schemes? The people of Abagala serve me even in death. My devoted, kill them. Kill them and bring me the crystal. to be reforged. Bring that crystal to Cold Harbor.
For the Lord of Brutality.
My followers serve me, even in death.
Stendarr shield us. That was Molag Bal himself. Did you hear his voice? Made my blood run cold. I do not know. Perhaps he somehow contracted. No, not just yet. We came so close. You have the right of it. I'll speak with the Provost General. Yes, we should be going. By Stendarr! Are you all right, Aelif?
What happened in there? How did these worms find the forge?
We were finishing up when they appeared. They were after the crystal and tome. How did they know? How did they know about this place?
Aelif does not know. Merrick, this whole thing is madness. She has us hunting Daedra, and now they come calling on our doorstep.
Aelif, behind you!
Aelif, Merrick, I do not rest easily.
Dark Moons, Guildmaster Iceblade, what's happening?
I was murdered, comrades. Seek my killer. Let me find peace.
Yasmir, wait! Who killed you?
Interesting. Very interesting. Aelif has her suspicions. Yafnir murdered.
This is unbelievable. I'm sorry, comrade. I knew Yafnir a long time. I think I'll let Aelif.
Were you successful? Have you forged the weapon? We have more need of it. What has happened, comrade? I do... The god of schemes himself. What? Yafnir? Murdered? This is dire news, comrade. The Council must be told. Merrick, Aelif, and I will confer with the Council of Provosts. Continue your journey.
Our banners...
Hear the Vice Cannons rooted out a Dominion camp in those Daedric ruins?
Yeah, but they had
The Hist is saved. Maybe they'll bring it to Stormhold.
I heard it was going to the Dunmer lands. A shame.
I am cursed by Sithis.
Now, who's gonna drink?
Shalador found you. Excellent. I've puzzled out the hint. Not unless you've spent your life poring over obscure Daedric tomes. The chateau is in the darkest part of Dementia, the Shadowland of the Shivering Isles. I'm worried that... I'm fine, Adept. I'm just tired. It's become very...
Good. You've arrived. Welcome back to the Isles. I'm not sure. I've never been to this part of the Shivering Isles before. We're after the final tome, though, so we have to assume he has something truly perverse waiting in the wings. Certainly Velost has suffered enough. Yes, it is as I said. She has worked herself night and day. And Sheogorath's dark intellect is focused through those tones. They are like a stain on her mind. I think we have to... Wait. Do you feel that?
Not so fast there, Shalador. Only invited guests in the chateau. We have standards, you know.
Damn you, mad god!
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, Shally. And off you go. Ha, just the two of us. Now we can talk in peace. Ah, my little mortal. I'm a man of many personalities, but I tell you what, they're all very fond of you. The game is a foot. Or a leg. In fact, all manner of severed limbs. But don't worry about that. I've brought you here because I've been watching you. You work too hard. You need a nice little vacation. Of course! This is my chateau. It's me family's estate. Gets handed down from me to myself and so on and so on. I think you'll love it here. Or hate it. Oh, one of the two, certainly. Up the road behind me is our guest quarters. But silly me! All 3 rooms are already occupied. Frankly, they've overstayed their welcome. One of them, though... Catch? Such an untrusting soul. If there were a catch, I'd say it's the 2 of my guests. And remember, try to relax.
Be wary. Talk to these guests carefully before you try to throw anyone out.
I can hear you, Shally! Don't bother my guests!
You're the only one that thinks you're funny, mad god.
is someone out there. No, not at all. Oh, don't evict me. As long as I ignore the noise, it's quite nice in here. You can't see the poetry of my soul from behind a door. You can't look into my eyes and know that my mind is my own. You can't see the intensity of my truth.
Hello? Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. Somewhat... What? Well, no throwing me out. Throw me out and I'll have my advocate drag you before the Alinor courts. We'll strip you of every coin you've ever earned, and every coin your sons will ever earn. Hello? Is someone there? Yes, actually. It's very pleasant. What? Well, no throwing me out. Fine then. My advocate will be contacting you about this. I'll show myself out. But I'm not taking that dreadful portal.
That's a perfectly good portal! I should know! I made it! It's been so long since we had guests. You would have loved my old Uncle Leo back in the day. Charming dinner conversation. When he wasn't bringing up old girlfriends. Literally, regurgitating them. Nasty habit. Well, let's see. Now that you're settled in, you should tour the grounds. We have this lovely maze at the chateau. You simply must see it. Why do I need a reason for everything? Mortals, mortals, mortals! Always needing a reason to do things! For example, people like to think light chases away the shadows. I prefer to think that without a few lights, there'd be no shadows to enjoy! Oh, jolly good, you're getting it! I knew if we spent enough time together, you'd start to think like me. I have that effect on people. It's a bit too dark, actually. Why don't... Mind what bumps in the night now.
You faced darkness before, Adept. Remember your training.
No cheating, Shalador! Don't ruin this for me!
Only 2 more to go. This trial is child's play.
I'm gonna bind you to haunt a little old lady in Wayrest! Does that sound fun, Sally? So, what did you think? What was your favorite part? No, don't answer that. I can see by the look on your face how happy you are. Such confidence! Braggadocio! Gumption! I like that. The last place I'd like you to visit is our humble little... I want you to meet the family! So many fond memories. There was that one time with the scalpel. And all of our family dinners. Ha! And of course, you get to play with the family heirlooms. Aye, we have an old rhyme about them. 4 lights in a row, poke one to make it glow. No, that's wrong. Maybe it was 4 lights in a trough, poke one to turn it off. Huh. Well, something like that. Remember, vacations are about enjoying the little moments.
Poor souls. Sheogorath's family.
How do you keep getting back in here? I blame Haskell.
Apparently not everything is under your control.
Not yet, anyway. Not the Guguti. Not again. The walls speak to me. Isn't it beautiful? The most beautiful part of the chateau. You can see why I've held on to the place all these years. Now, just hold on there. Well, you should. And before I give you the last tome, before I reward you and Shally for all your hard work, you need to meet one more member of my family. A mortal after my own heart. Well, Uncle Leo was quite the ladies' man back in the day. He had a beauty in every town, from Windhelm to Stormhold. As the years went by and his looks began to fade, it got harder and harder to... you know. Right. Well, not getting the attention of the ladies the way he used to, it started to drive Leo a little bit batty. And that's when I stepped in. Can't have someone as well loved as Leo all lonely, right? So, I offered him a little deal. I gave him back his looks, his youth. All he had to do was promise never to bed a maiden more than once. Simple, really. And he took the deal with gusto. Then, a few years later, he meets Niall. Cheese for the smart skeever! Leo couldn't resist her. Thought he'd have an out on our deal if they got married. Nope. His flesh melted like wax on his wedding night. Became an atronach of mine. Too much, I'm afraid. To be honest, it's become an embarrassment to the family. Give the old lug my love before you rip his skull open, will you? Always sad to see a good man die. Leo's death just now? Hilarious! I should make you fight narwhals on the open ocean! I should make you run a gauntlet of angry Argonian concubines! But I won't. Book's yours. Yes, yes, well, I'm sure you and Shalador will be very happy. Give the last my best.
You've returned. Do you have the book? You've done it. We have them all. Wish me luck, my friend. I'll need it this time round. Yes, Adept. I recovered quickly after you left. I'm just feeling a little weary. These books are like word labyrinths. There are layers of meaning upon meaning, endless research avenues. He's laden these things with oblique references that only someone with my mastery of law would be able to understand. It's very tiring. Like I said, just a little weary. Don't worry, Adept. I'm up to the challenge. I'm one of only a handful of people in the whole of Tamriel that could have puzzled these out, in fact. We'll see it done.
The Mages Guild always maintains an air of neutrality.
You know, never mind.
Well, what is it? I'm organizing the King's Arrow. Well met, my friend. The town's under constant threat, and a horde of Reachmen took over the mine and sealed themselves inside. Rizish is trying to break into the mine. We've got people trapped in there, and we need to understand what in Rizish is a clever little list. I'll answer what I can. Be brief, though. There's still much to do. Let's see. Saved the High King from poison. Fought a horde of orcs to...
The guild requests your help. Comrade, a message for you. Merrick Atazwala sent word. He asks you to join him as soon as you can. He's called a gathering of the Council of Province Generals at Fort Amul. You should find him at the hall there. No. Just lots of rumors about the Council investigation. The Old Guard thinks Caesar colors...
You start trouble,
The river runs with poison. The Reach vermin hide behind their magical shield. We must bring it down for the Pact and glory. Outside town, dark shamans imbue bodies with corrupt magicka. Take this talisman. Use it to remove the corruption and return the bodies to rest. Then we will turn the Reach's evil against them. Too few have the strength to oppose the Reach shamans. Too few have the strength to oppose the Reach shamans. Hurry!
before they do. The other mages and I have been trying to force our way in. Mysticism responds. They are mystics. The art of mysticism allows a mage to be... That's right. To these bone shapers. I can hear... Imbue the effigies with the corrupt magicka. That should clear the way into the mine. Look for the mine foreman, Gondis. He should know where the Reachmen are. Channel the magicka into the effigy.
Perhaps it's...
Quiet! Get down! Great to hear it. Now quiet down, or you'll get us... I'm happy to see you, but please keep your voice down. I don't know what they're looking for, but the bastards are all over the mine. They've slaughtered most of my miners. I think a few are still alive, held captive. Find them and free them if you can. Deep in the mine, in an ancient companion tomb. The Reachman shamans went into the tomb. Then the clansmen used 2 relics to seal the entrance. Their leaders are in the tomb, but you need those relics to get in. Sure as bones. I'm glad you're here. Look for my miners while you're exploring. Well, I hate to give this up, but I guess you need it more than me. This key opens the door to a hidden tunnel. It might help you get behind those guys.
Please, help me. Yes, they let it... The Reachmen talked of an ancient tomb down here. Something about companions.
me from these... I can't... I heard the shamans talk of Sinmur, some ancient creature. Evil, I guess.
Out of here. Those shamans are looking for some long-dead monster.
The Reach. The shamans found a tomb deep in the mine. I'm not staying around to see what they're up to.
brought us beyond these doors.
Long have we guarded this tomb, watching over the bones of the evil Sinmur. Enter, champion.
Return and taste the blood of Ysgramor's heirs!
Ysgramor's heirs.
Thank Kain you made it. I can't believe anyone survived.
I know, but I must retake Followstone. I fear the worst. Our worst nightmare has come to life. Sinmur has returned. The ancient enemy of the Companions must be faced once more. 1,000 curses on the Reachmen. Sinmur must be stopped, somehow. It falls to us. We must rally the Companions and face Sinmur together. Are you... We've done what we can for Showstone. The villagers can deal with the aftermath. We have other concerns. While we were here, the Reachmen attacked Fallowstone Hall. The Companions' Hall, our ancient headquarters. It perches on the mountainside above Showstone. We must see if any are left to save, and then we take the hall back. Can I count on you? Together we'll storm Fallowstone Hall and teach those bastards a lesson they'll never forget. Fallowstone Hall must be retaken. There are relics hidden beneath the hall, including a mighty weapon that was used to kill Sinmur long ago. Come now. We've no time to waste. Come now. We've no time to waste. It's moving, lads. I'll be right behind you.
Yes, sir. Let's go, brother.
Come now. We've no time to waste. Come now. We've no time to waste.
Shore's bones. I feel like a
What's your plan,
menace.
Gargill? Kind guard you, my friend. Good luck. I'll see you again soon. Come now. We've no time to waste.
Is this really it? I'm dead. Lucky, I guess.
Come now. We've no time to waste.
Vigron.
Pavisa, what news?
The Reachmen take their prisoners to Northwind Mine. That settlement has been lost to the tribes.
As always, you're my eyes and ears. Head back there. I'll send you relief as soon as we've secured the hall.
The three watch your steps.
Come now. We've no time to waste.
This is going to heal. You have my gratitude.
Sure, keep them. These warriors never stood a chance. There's no time. It's my fault. I brought our best blades to shores. The recruits I left behind never had a chance against the savagery of the Reachmen. I'm told survivors retreated to our shrines. Find them and rally them to the hall. I'm going to hold the main doors. I'll wait for you there. It falls to us. We must rally the companions and face Sinmur together. Sounds good. I've heard Skald Svari holds out at one of our shrines. You rally her to the hall, and I'll get the other. Ysgramor!
Don't come near me. I'll gut you. To the hall. Kain. What they did to Tirora. I have to stay strong. I'll see you back at the hall.
Sage Tirora is dead. Tortured. I'll gut every Reachman I find. I swear it. I lead, I bear the blame. Tears and mead are for another day. Wish she was here, though. We need her right now. The Reachmen are in the vault beneath the hall. Our most treasured artifacts are down there. Reach shamans have placed one of those damn spell shields on the door. Tirora would be able to... Wait. I just realized. Sage Tirora still may be able to help us. This pouch of ashes, we use it to commune with the ancient spirits of the hall. She's nearly dead. And if I know Tirora, angry. At each of the memorials near the hall is a small brazier. Burn the ashes at each altar, and see if you can locate Tirora's spirit. I'll rally the men here and inside the hall.
I refuse to fall to Blackthroat's fury. Vigrod, curse you for leaving us!
I refuse to let go. Savangard will not have me.
You left us to die!
Why are you talking to me? Enemies are in the...
I can still feel the touch of their knives. The pain. I feel the call of Savangard. But I will help you before I go.
We have them on the run. Frostfang, the chieftain, is trapped in the basement. It's through the trapdoor. Follow me. Get into the vault. Hope I'm wrong about why the Reachmen are here. It will take time for the companions to recover. But we will, as we always have. Sage Tyrora answered your call. Sure, bless her. I must ensure the hall is cleared. I need you to go into the vault, kill any Reachman you find, and check on the relics we guard there. Aye, we've the honor to safeguard the legendary axe Wuthrad. It rests in the vault, secure in the arms of Iskramos. So many proud warriors slain. We'll repay every drop of blood threefold. The sure-cursed son of a skeever named Strahl Blackthroat. He leads the Rageclaw clan, and is said to now lead all the tribes.
that it, Master? Is that what we came here for?
Yes. Wuthrad is now ours. If the others have done their part, the
The
Nords
portal
are doomed.
awaits, Master.
What did you find in the vault? It's as I feared then. One thing always leads to another, and change can often be difficult to accept. However, we must continue. It's the only way. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde, and Followstone needs a new sage. Skald Savari has asked my permission to try for the position, and I've given it. The Sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Fallowstone's shrines. If she is acceptable to our ancestors, visions of the 500 in their prime will appear. Will you accompany her?
Hold, soldier! I have news from Vernon Wood. The Reachmen are gathering in the wood. Yakiel needs all able blades to head there right away.
I can't believe I hope so. Sage Tyrora has passed to Sovngarde. Fallowstone deserves a sage, someone to record the companion's deeds. But first, I must prove myself. The Sage-to-be and a companion must pray at Fallowstone shrines. Visions of the 500 in their prime. We'll begin with the tale of Ingol, Ysgramor's son.
From distant Atmora, my lord and father Ysgramor gathered the 500 companions. My brother Ilgar and I were proud to be among the chosen. A mighty fleet, the harbinger of us all, led from Atmora, across the seas to the shores of Skyrim. But the tale of the landing is not mine to tell. I give way to my brother, Ilgar.
Alas, my elder brother Ingol, right arm of our father, perished in a great storm during the crossing. Grieving, Lord Ysgramor and I led our diminished host onto the shores of Skyrim.
This next shrine is to Ilgar. He led the companions alongside Ysgramor as the Nordtide swept the elves from Skyrim. One of Ilgar's greatest accomplishments was taking up the mantle of leadership upon the death of Ysgramor. The companions would have fallen apart if not for his commanding presence.
The elves who held Skyrim for time immemorial fell like grass before our blades. The companions of Lord Ysgramor soon ruled all the land. Behind the shields and swords of the companions, others settled here from far off Atmora. Our people prospered, and the fame of Ysgramor, harbinger of us all, spread across Tamriel.
The last shrine is to Ysgramor, the harbinger of us all. He led the companions to Skyrim and drove the elves howling to distant lands. With his mighty axe Wuthrad in hand, none could resist Ysgramor. Soon all foes fled before him. Only one, the dread half-giant Sinmur, leader of Skyrim's giant clans, dared to face Wuthrad and Ysgramor.
Even the giant Sinmur fell to the might of Ysgramor and Wuthrad.
And so shall all the companions' foes fall.
Thank you for your time and support. May I have the beads back?
Companions, rise and honor Skald Svari as she ascends to the post of sage. Skald Svari, we are here to honor your courage, wisdom, and strength. You have proven yourself worthy to be our next sage. Do you swear to uphold the tenets of the Companions and to defend Fallowstone Hall with your life?
I do.
Then arise as Svari, sage of the Companions of Fallowstone Hall.
I've worked my whole life to achieve this. Thank you for recording your deeds here will be my first act as sage of Fallowstone Hall. The Companions will recover from this setback.